Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, or Twisted Trash Thursday. And I'm laughing because Church Deli and Mrs. S are cutting up in the chat. Gotta love them. Got to love them. So, hello to all the channel members out there, to everyone else that's out there. Thank you for being wonderful supporters. Woo! And those in the clouds too. Hello to you all. Don't be scared. You can drop down, say hello. Of course, if you're not a subscriber, just hit the subscribe button, notification bell to all. You know, we're friendly type. So I hope everybody is well. It is very rainy here in North Carolina, the part of North Carolina I'm in. And yeah, it's good nap time, but I can't take naps all day. So, you know, but I sure would love to. All right, let me get to it. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And since it is Twisted Trash Thursday, you already know we're going to get down with the get down. And I'm only going to briefly touch on the Archwell announcement, because I'm going to discuss that for Sussex Saturday. I don't want it to get all tangled up with, trash time. Trash time is truly, Thursdays for the trash. So we all know about the polo match coming up next week. And yes, next Saturday. And then, that Harry will be playing. Mm-hmm. And then we know about, Archwell made an announcement. Those that are within squad, Archwell made an announcement. Archwell Foundation, let me just say, which is Harry and Meghan's foundation, for those that don't know, announced the winners of the $2 million in grants for responsible tech. I just have to show their picture because gorgeous, happy. Yes, Montecito is doing them well. And okay. But again, I'll discuss that more come Saturday. I want to give a big shout out to, if it will come up, there we go, Coralita, who gave me a super thanks after Talk Tuesday to you. Thank you so very much. And I want to say welcome back to Doe Eyes, to channel membership. Oop, and this is one thing I didn't do, but let me do this right now. Let me take this down for a second. Let me come back over here. See, it was the one thing I was supposed to do, and then I forgot. Okay, come here and let me save this. Okay, now I have to come over here, come down here, and bring it across, because, that was the one thing I forgot to do. Which you all probably are like, what the heck is she talking about? Mm-hmm. So, during the giving campaigns, I like to give continual updates as we are, each day, or we're together, so to speak, during these live streams. So let me just get it in an order. Okay, so the initial on Tuesday when the giving campaign kicked off, and this was at 2:39 p.m. Tuesday the 1st. It was 1872 at the time that I took the screenshot. I just took a screenshot and it's at $4,732. So kudos to all those who have given, those that are planning to give. This runs through September 16th, so there's plenty of time. If you're not able to give, sharing the link, doing all that stuff. I don't even know if I pinned it to the top of the chat. More than likely I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay, so I will drop it in here just so that it's easier if you can't see the pinned comment, and then you have it, and then you can click on it, and then, okay, so that link that I just put in the chat is for the giving campaign for Harry and Meghan's birthdays that the squad does each year. Okay, so moving in, and right before I get into trash time, yesterday I shared with the channel members this sad news that I saw, that the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced his separation from his wife Sophie Trudeau, who is friends with Meghan. And just wanted to kind of speak to it very quickly and then move on. Preferably they're able to work it out or just move on amicably. So yeah, that was a surprise for all. I did see this, and this was 10:40 this morning. Yeah, 10:40 this morning when I saw Harry and Meghan. You pause and say, oh Lord, what's going on? But it's a lot to do with the Archwell Foundation, of course. All the crazies are out there at full speed ahead. And yeah, so let me just check comments before I hit the favorite marker for everybody. Let me just see. Church Nelly and Mrs. S. I just have to say, y'all are cracking me up. Church Nelly, you think you could really take on his wife? Okay, you know who I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh, that is funny. They are, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait to get into trash time because I'm going to eviscerate some folks. Hey, Cicely's, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I don't see anything that outside of, Church Nelly and her wig. Wigmonia? I thought it was Wignisa. Okay, anyway, those that understand, and I'm just gonna come back over here. It looks like all hearts and minds are in accord, so I'm just gonna hit the sounder and let's get started. It's your favorite time. Trash time! Trash time! Trash time! Yeah, so Meghan is still being used as a distraction. I mean, I see Harry in some of the headlines, but it's more so Meghan. And some people they really have a sick obsession with her. Sick. Maybe they should just admit they're in love with her. They think she's beautiful, much like the squad would say, and that her beautiful spirit and all that stuff. But no, they just have to go above and beyond, and excuse the squeaky chair. Okay, so she's still a distraction. Now, I thought this was hilarious. So a squatty, thank you. You know who you are. If you're listening, sent me 3 different headlines and pictures of them through Instagram. So yes. Mm-hmm. So I went out because I was like, really, is this what people are talking about? And then I see, I did a little search by, and I was like, so people are really that cuckoo. So President Joe Biden's sister, Valerie Biden Owen, seems to think so, as she has reportedly endorsed the Duchess of Sussex as a woman she would support in running for the White House, according to Daily Mail. Talking about Meghan, instead of talking about your cohort Woody Woot, just shows that Woody Woot must have a lot of stuff on the people that run these tabloids, more so than the crazy ish that he's done to his exes. Let me just say that. So I just chuckled because I was like, Meghan Markle presidential endorsement, Joe Biden's sister. I had to pause because I was like, what? Like, his sister does not equate to, even though she's a strategist and all, an activist and all that doesn't equate to, she's a shoo-in. Okay. Why would she run again? Why would she even attempt to run 2024 if that's what they're trying to imply? Let's move on. Okay. This one pissed me off. Of course, the name that's highlighted is behind this. I can't. So Meghan Markle treats Prince Harry like a servant. Now, let me pause here also. Let me step to the side. Let me put up this and then I'll go back to that because we're still in trash time. There have been a few that have responded that why do you keep focusing on the derangers or all this other trashy stuff that's said about them? Because, and as I usually explain, if I didn't, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't exist. And if people who are not familiar with Harry and or Meghan, and Meghan especially, read that trash because it is disseminated across through like Yahoo and wherever else, they may take that as it's real, not looking at you're sharing the Daily Mail, that's a tabloid, that's just like the Inquirer here. And when you say that to people in the US, they usually, oh, didn't realize that. Yes, so stop sharing them. Okay, so that's why I go through and I have trash time. Many people enjoy trash time. It's a way to get that energy out, but that's the main reason why. Okay. And I know I've said it before, but several comments popped up the last live stream. I just want to address that. Okay. All right. So no, she doesn't treat him like a servant. Let me just come back. Oh, let me go up here. Let me see. Does this look like he's a servant? Maybe this one, he looks like he's a servant. I see smiles. I see a man that's very happy and satisfied. Now, I'm just going to move right on back down to this content. Okay. Let me see. So, again, this picture here, or the video. So this all is part of the Archwell. So this is a screenshot from the Archwell, the video that's on the Archwell site. There is a link to Archwell Foundation in the description. Go out there and give them the click. I don't want to play the video. I don't want to share the video. I want to give Harry and Meghan, the foundation, the traffic. Because then more people will see, yes, it's their foundation. But this picture, the part that they were in as they were calling the winners of, that were going to get the grants, they're putting on a united front, if you didn't know that. So all these little headlines, oh, they're putting on a united front. It all starts with one, and then they all use the same bull crap. Okay. I'm going to try to hold it together and not, hold my tongue just a little bit. Just a little bit. AL is truly at it. So we know, and I'll discuss it on Sussex Saturday, that Meghan will be with Harry at the Invictus Games in September. But this crazy heifer, I'll be nice and say heifer, or biatch, yeah, or Looney Tune, or whatever else. She's delusional. But she had nerve to put this out, and thank you to, the squatter whose timeline I snagged it from on the X app. But anyone else think that as the Invictus Games is really Harry's, he could be allowed to go on his own to Germany in September? Meghan has many new options, and she could let him get all the attention. but she's going to moderate and Harry the final speech. This one who, is, as it says in this screenshot, a royal biographer. She's an author. At times she claims she's a royal expert, which we all are royal experts. But AL, have you ever thought that maybe a husband and wife that are very happy and are in the work of charity together would travel together to an event? You act as if she's never been to any of them. And since she's been in Harry's life, even before they got engaged, when she showed up on September 27th in 2017, everybody knew, whoop, this is the one for Harry, because he ain't never gone nowhere in public like that to that particular event with no other female. Okay. So if his wife, because Meghan is his wife, wants to travel with him and Harry wants her to share the spotlight, so be it. Mind your business, Angela Levin. Go shovel some of your, okay. Anyway, or take a peg out of your keister, but leave Meghan alone. Karma has yet to really touch you, and you are going to get a dose that you just, woo, child. Okay. Next little item. So this is Sky News. It's a little hard to see. These people are Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes. They took the video that was on Archwell, and then they were investigating and looking at it and researching to see, was it spliced together? Are they sitting together? Oh my gosh, they're still together. This was filmed at their Montecito mansion. Well, where else did you think it was going to be filmed? Most of Squatting knew immediately when we saw it, that's their home. The garden, palm trees that connect, and that's Mama and Papa. Okay, I just can't. I really can't. They're looking for any little inkling. Meanwhile, you should be focusing on that couple over there in the UK that are about the same age. Well, they're more Meghan's age range. Harry's still a youngin'. But yeah, you all should focus on that couple over there, and then Woody Woot. Leave Meghan alone. Leave Harry alone. The lunacy is just, woo, my gosh, too much. So, Martin Townsend, yes, this name has come up. I saw this on the Squatty, took their name out, but they did share this, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I have to share this." So, who is Martin Townsend? Why does he follow and is followed by hate accounts? A quick search shows that his firm, he has a PR firm, that's a joke, have a long history with the royal family, including working on the Randy, Andy, and J.E. scandal. And so they had some screenshots, and they were doing basically follow the yellow brick road back to the Pegsters. Yeah. So they just showed all of the receipts on who he follows. And why would you, a PR person, want to follow hate accounts? That's where you get all your stuff. But this just shows the invisible contract is right out there, boop, in your face. Now, I mentioned Woody Woot. Just go out to Byline Times, and I believe there's a link in the description from, well, I don't know if it's in this one. It might be. But if not, it's in Sussex Saturday, I'm pretty sure. But just to go out, or when I did that open letter to Woody Woot, there's definitely a link to Byline Times so that you can go out and read. I'm not even just hearing it narrated. I'm not even. This is an ex of Woody Woot, and let's just say, yeah, he is a monster. The level is just, it's staggering, and yet they want to focus on Megan, and are they together, and what's that film together, and um see, if the Rhoda across the board, no neck and all of them, if they had marriages and they look like this, even that particular couple over there, you know, T.O.B., if they were like this, really genuinely like this in life, they wouldn't even be bothered with doing the crazy, shitty work that they do and trying to smear, Megan. But we know who, stands with the woot woot. And then we, him and his personas are all coming to light. All the, the crazy stuff. But, maybe I saw this one had this one, and I was like, oh, this is just in time for trash time. So let me let me build this up. So maybe you have an event and you need a soloist to sing, or maybe, a wedding and you have a solo that you want this, you need a certain voice to just bring forth this song for you. Or hey, you just want to hear God Save the King. Well, I've got somebody for you. I was going to say so. Oh, she's probably for hire. You take that wherever you wish. Okay. So I saw this on the X and I had to save and bring it across. The Princess of Wales has a pitch perfect singing voice. Now, the squatties, we were like, someone who can't even put sentences together has a pitch perfect singing voice. She sings like she plays the piano, that nobody really saw her fingers moving on that piano keyboard, did they? So until I see her standing in front of me, that I know it's live and not Memorex, if you're old enough to know, you know, then I will believe, and I hear it in my one ear. Pitch perfect? Oh, okay. Let the corgis decide if it's pitch perfect. Meanwhile, go handle your feet, locate that pitch perfect diamond necklace, thank you, and bring it back, because this one's coming for all of y'all. Pitch perfect and all. She's coming for you. All right. That's all the little items I had. Now I'm going to jump into the comments because there's well over 100. Ooh, there's almost 200 comments. My Lord. Y'all have been busy. Oh, my goodness. Was it something I shared? Let me see. All right. This is early on. It is 1:25, so I need to come on down. Hey, Margaret. Hey, kids. Lorna. Yep. Hey, Elaine. Tier. Oh, Elaine. Thank you. Thank you so very much for the super sick. Oh, look at that. Black Queen. To you too. You too. Y'all spoil. Okay. Let me just play your favorite song. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you to both of you. Thank you so very much. Wow. I'm gonna try to, get singing lessons, and so I can get a pitch perfect voice too. That'll be my down payment. Woo, Lord of mercy. Okay. All right. Okay. Calm down, Kuja. Well, Church Nelly. There's one comment I just, as I'm scrolling, comment back to Mrs. S. You really did. You must stop. Woo! Yeah, that will not hit the big screen as we call it. No. Okay, so Church Nelly has this one. Serious bitch slapping time. Megan treats Harry like a servant. Yeah. The connotations to that, I can't and I don't want to. Okay. Mrs. says the only running our Duchess Megan is doing is running away from her evil spawn and the degenerates back on Devil Island. Yes, that's it. That is all. Lorna, maybe we should take a collection for a straight jacket for Angela the Troll. Yes, that would be perfect. She needs it. She needs that and a muzzle. Okay, that's it. Marsha, we need trash time. I'm just, it helps release some energy out and, because if we waited till Saturday, woo, my goodness. Mrs. S, you should know better. You know she's going to make you laugh. Church and Lane is going to make you laugh. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Joseph says, distract. Never mind the elephant in the room named Dan. Nothing to see here. Exactly. Oh, look at Megan. She flipped her hair. Oh, she has her hair straight. Oh my God. I'm surprised they haven't mentioned her sun kissed. Summer shine going on. Well satisfied. Summer shine. Okay. Hey, Dorothy. Let me see. Some people hate no matter the reason, sort of like a pastime thing for them, no matter the subject. Oh, yeah. But many of them, they have got to be paid, folks, because, ooh, that's all I can say. Ooh, if not, yikes. Oh, Lord, what are you two talking about, Mrs. S. and Church Nelly? Oh, sure. Angela Latrine is jealous. She doesn't have Harry as her sex Lord servant. The woman is a stalker. She's sick. See, even Kuja doesn't like that idea. Yeah, doesn't like her. Okay. She's checking out things outside and not liking how it's looking. Hey, no. Okay. Anna, she looks like roadkill. Lottie, well, if it's a front, it was a damn good front. Going on. The more of them folks keep putting that energy out about Harry and Meghan's marriage, their minds are going to be blown. Now, mind you, I have to say I was pretty surprised when I read that alert yesterday on, Justin Trudeau and his wife Sophie separated. I was like, say what? Yeah, but things happen, and as many in the channel membership were saying, you just never know what is happening behind closed doors, and yeah. But we never mind. Just know Harry and Meghan are very happy. If you read Spare, you understand. No strength to even get up. Okay, now. Mrs. says, Angela Levin, that emotionalist hag, needs to get her own life and stop harping after Meghan's. Oof. The funny thing is, I wasn't checking the tabloids like that. Not that I check now, but of course there was no squad. But were they really? Was she writing and just pining away at Harry prior to Meghan coming along? Because I don't remember. I mean, everybody would tease Harry. But yeah, no. Mm-mm. Hey, Raven, how are you? A lot of that. AL is a crazy woman. She won't. She want Harry back. Yeah, she does. I mean, most of us do that have a little, giddy up and go. But I think her giddy got up and left. Okay. She needs to accept that. Ooh. You do that thing, Marshall. That's right. Angela Latrine's karma is getting ready to start. Just wait for it. I got my voodoo doll out for her. Well, Mrs. S. Harry's secure within himself. That's why he don't have a problem sharing the spotlight with Meghan. They're in it to win it together. I don't know what people don't understand about that, but see, this cuts into their. See, she didn't go. They're not together. They aren't together. It's been confirmed. Meghan didn't travel with Harry, but she traveled all. That's what that is all about. They don't have those headlines to write. She is confirmed and going, and that cuts into their whole. Oh my goodness, as she talks. Oh, Harry is, he's so bitter. Oh, I'm just imagining from when I last heard her voice. Woo! Oh, and there's Nightbot dropping the Cash App in case any of y'all, just saying. That's another way to bless the souls over here. Church now, should I call it Straight Jackets Alert? Maybe I'll come up with another one. Lorna, Meghan was working with Harry before they were married. Remember, they were tagging animals for charity in Africa when they went camping. Shh! Don't set off the the crazy alarms for the deranged listening potentially. They don't like to admit. So here's something for everybody. A nice little takeaway. Squatty said this, and I was like, oh my gosh. Now, maybe I heard it last night in Barron's. No, I think I read it. So, derangers always want to talk about Meghan's accomplishments before she married Harry. They try to poo-poo them and make like there's no biggie. Just ask them, name every single accomplishment for your fave cosplay. Why don't you talk about cosplay's accomplishment instead of worrying about Meghan's? She doesn't have any. That's why. Because, okay, before I start going off on a real deep tangent, and having babies for a man that don't love you, but just for the crown, there's something twisted and sick in that. So, I won't even say that you loved him. You stalked the man, so you were last woman standing. I won't even say woman. Okay, let me move on before I really. Okay. Okay. Mrs. S. VS speaks. What couple? Standing next to each other don't make bald mop and broomstick a couple. Well, there are a couple of you fill in the blank. Okay. I'll let you all fill in the blank in the chat. Now be mindful. Don't put too crazy of, wording. I don't want my channel hit because somebody wants to report me. But a lot of yes, that's their beautiful home. Yeah, I just, when you are either you're counting the number of minutes she's on Suits for the entire, what was she on there? The 8 seasons? Or that you are looking at pictures when they release them and they're sitting outside and that's their home. Is the picture like they're together in the same? Because some people do can put things together and all that stuff. We know how a certain, well, she'll be a duchess to me, but a certain person who had a new title as of when the queen died likes to Photoshop people into pictures around the queen, trying to make them all seem like they're more than what they are. All right, Marjorie. Dan Wooten is saying that the Sussex Squad are the most vile people and he's been affected by them. He can go shove it. That's what Woody Woot can do. They all cry victim. Oh, the squad is so horrible because they want to tie Harry and Meghan to the squad. Oh, they're so horrible. First of all, it's people, just like them derangers. You don't say nothing about the people that spread the hate, Woody Woot. You don't say anything about them because they lick your butt. That's why. And you love it. And we know you love it because you're a freak. Okay. All right, let me behave. Let me go. Y'all forgive me for what I just said. Okay. All right. Woo. Let me see. What time is it? Okay. Let me come on back over here. Cookies and cream, how are you? My manager. Yes, I'll have to up the per diem. Okay, let me see. It's driving the unroyal family and their racist goons beyond insanity to see the Sussexes happy and love and flourish, and their asinine separation narrative has been completely blown up. I mean, Nacho said it best. BS. He basically shut that down on page 6, and I just believe in my heart of heart that there was a cease and desist that followed very shortly, or a certain agency that represents Meghan might have done a little reach out to say, excuse me, what did you just put up there? And they rethought what they did, and quickly, when I say quickly, they removed it because people went to go get a screenshot and it was, it had been changed. Okay. Hey, Sam, how are you? Yes, it does. Those long handles, that probably gives him joy. Alrighty then. Tear to all the haters, yes. They are madly and deeply in love. Nothing changes. Right. They've gone through hell. And do I need to remind people that Meghan gave, when Harry says she gave up everything dear to her in her life, she did, to be with him. And then it became time that he, in turn, gave up the things in his life for her. Okay. Now, I was paraphrasing, but if you watched Harry and Meghan docuseries, you know, he said it. Okay. Joseph, they can't wait for Meghan to set foot outside or appear on video so they can write more crap and get more clicks. She's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. You know, we don't see the articles about how much her clothing, although they do it in an indirect, oh, it sold out. Like, you're shocked? It was whatever she was wearing sold out. And now that we know that Meghan paid for her own clothing, her father-in-law just said, we don't have any money. Now, right there should have been where every person in the UK that pays their taxes and funds those grifters, because I'm going to call them grifters, should have stood up and took to the streets. Especially those with a darker pigment, because he's okay with paying for the white daughter-in-law, but he did not have the money for Meghan. And you probably, at the time, he was getting what, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 million dollars or more from his duchies. So please, okay, let me move on. Woo. I'm gonna start ranting badly. Diane. Lounge lizard Karen. Woo, she wants to be in with them. Yeah, she wants to be in with them. Okay. Marjorie Wooten conveniently forgot he started the Willie extramarital affair. Exactly. Oh, I had that screenshot because I shared it. Yeah, he did. And that's when Space ran to court to get the injunction. Yeah. But how would he know if he didn't see some evidence? Yeah, buddy. What is on them tapes? Now I have a feeling. You imagine criminal charges come and that's all entered in evidence. The people that'll get caught up in that, what? But to me, you should come out now and speak your truth. I was a victim. I didn't know this was happening because they were doing stuff. They thought they were in the privacy of the hotel room. Who knew they were being recorded? Which again, against the law to record somebody without their knowledge. Is that not true? Oh, I know in the U.S. you do that. You're going to be in some serious hot water. Mrs. S, is it all Fool's Day soon, boy? She don't even have a speaking voice. I don't know. Now, can you imagine she's somewhere on a engagement? Like, can you sing for us? Yeah, that's something I would do. Mina, who is the picture of the woman ghost? Karma. That's going to show up at 3 a.m. and whoop the wheels off of all of Megan's haters and stuff. Yeah. Especially those that are funding, in my opinion, funding the bots and the smear campaign and a certain lawsuit. Okay. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, please. Thank you so very much. A few more moments, and then I will end. Dolores, Pitch Perfect. Why did she not hum or sing at Christmas while playing the piano? See, they don't think, people think. And connect dots, right? You think she would have blown them out the water with that. Even her cooking skills, but hand her a baby and tell her to change a diaper, yeah, she'll probably be lost. Give a 3-minute speech off the top of her head. No cue cards. Sorry. Will not stand there and shake until she probably wets herself. Let me see. Okay, yes. Church, now we need a Lysol time for all this filth. Woo. Woo, kids, you know what? What happened to Horsemilla and Prince Edwina? Have seen no signs of them. Well, I mean, I don't know. Because Edwina's, y'all get what we're talking. I'm just joking. His wife did a few engagements, without him. I didn't see headlines of people talking about their marriage. Even when, the children are not there, Space goes on his own engagements. Nobody may not be there, but he goes on his own engagements. Oh, I'm sorry. The crowd is so big that you can't even, you can barely make him out. Exactly, Annie. The bottom line is, if these idiots stopped talking about the census, they would have no life. No life, probably wouldn't have money in their account. I mean, for the stuff that Woody Woo, yeah, he should know the karma that's coming for him. He really should understand that. Woo, Mrs. S. Kuja is smart, yeah. I mean, you've noticed she's quiet right now. It's just so funny, the timing. That would be a funny short, me showing her the faces of the different, oh God. And if she barked and growled, oh, that would be hilarious. Ooh, I'll have to make a note of that. Up here taking a sip of my punch. Let me see. Mrs. VS. If your precious baby sees troll Listerine, she probably shut the door with a sound. Ooh, Well, she would take a bite out of her, that's for sure. Woo! Yeah. Raffaella, there you go. Karma, karma for enemies of Sussex. Exactly. It's a coming. Hey, Harry, how are you? Oh, my screen flickered on me. Whoa, who is this? Let me see. Well, no, I know who Diane. Okay, Diane. Problem is, they've already wrote the headlines and hope to dust them off and drop them in the hopper. Right. Now they'll have to change tactics, drop some different lies they already wrote. And if they did not get their media requests in, they are SOL because they can't go inside the events to cover it. So if they figured, oh, we'll wait, we'll see Harry show up. I actually wish they hadn't said anything, and then Megan just comes out. Gee, Willikers, can you imagine all those headlines out there, and then there she is? Ah. And you would hope that she would take the mic and be like, how you like me now? And then just drops the mic and walks off. Can you imagine? Oh, Lord. Neighbors coming home and Cooch is about to go wild if she hears or sees them. Let me see. Dorothy, sometimes the paps remind me of how children behave when talking. Okay. Let me see. I'm skipping comments. Y'all understand, right? Y'all understand. I hope you. Connie Palmer, how are you? Good to see you. As I'm scrolling, I see your name. Hey, Faith and Nina. Yes. Oh, God. Tier, there's no one as vile as that alleged predator. Exactly. He has his nerve. Squad, well, there's some squaddies that they don't listen to anybody and they just gonna go on to give engagement to the crazies. Oh, I knew it. Bella, please. Bella, please. It's just the neighbor backing into his driveway. Okay, I'm gonna have to end it real quick because she's about to go wild. Faith Demon Woo is the vibe. Yeah, calling us, he can say what he wants. We know the deal. Hey, we know the deal. Let's see. The haters can just give it a rest because Harry and Megan are knocking boots all night long. Okay. All right. I usually don't. Okay. I'll edit this just a little bit more sure. Funny thing is that number 45 tried to be king, and the American public said, hell no. Now his butt is on the way to be arraigned for indictment number 4. The Brits need to take note and get rid of Chuck, too. Chuck, space, just go down the line. Okay. All right. Mrs. S. I love you. Trash time be slamming VS Speaks. You are so sweet. What a blessing. Thank you. To you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. When the real boss is happy, I'm happy. Woo. Yeah, no. If I don't end soon, it's getting ready to be like something. Uh-oh. Let me see. Byline put out a 7th part confirming Woody, Brandon, Joseph connections as one and the same person. Ooh. Okay, yeah. That I'll of course, I don't know. I might put up something for him, Woody Woot, tomorrow, but more than likely Saturday I'll be discussing that. I want to give Byline Times, those sites, especially Byline Times, does go by, there's donations and et cetera, et cetera. They are doing the work. They are journalists who, stepped out of what the Matrix wants them to do, which is just pretend that it's perfect. Everything is perfect. Perfect. Look at them smile. Look at they're like, we're going to be real journalists here. We're going to dig in and we're going to get it done. So, if you want to bless them when you're over there and reading, giving them the clicks, that's awesome. So, Let me see. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me see. Marsha Benjamin King will have money, yes, but she wants the main prize, the crown. Not getting it would be a major embarrassment to her. I don't think she'll survive the humiliation. I don't feel sorry. Well, I mean, tis life. Tis life. Tis life. There's an old saying, we make plans, God laughs. Her karma would be that God is laughing so hard. If it was a real being that would pee himself. Okay. Now, on that note, let me go on down these comments, get off of that one. Let me see this one. Cookies and Cream, the byline, Times articles about, I know somebody with that name, so I'm going to say Woody Woot needs to be sent, not the last name, but the first name, needs to be sent to every unbiased, credible international media outlet so they can be reported on. The world needs to know what's going on. They do. If he even has contracts with, associations here in the U.S., then that needs to be sent to me. And I don't. And let's not go with, oh well, there's no charges. What he did is vile. And if they let him off the hook, he's going to continue. But I have a feeling that the karma that comes to him, if he's let off the hook for this stuff that he's done up to this point, there may be some deletion going on because people are like, someone's going to snap on him. That's all I'm going to say. Imagine if he's behind the half sibling. That lawsuit. Benjamin, they will play the game, meaning the Middletons. Oh, they don't have no choice. The middle don'ts. Don'ts have no money. Don'ts have no wealth. Don'ts have any smart children. Don'ts. Plenty of people get married for the money and the stature. They're the middle don'ts. All right. Annie, isn't it funny how the Middleton's bankruptcy story disappeared? No more talking about that. Yeah, not right now. They'll throw it out at some point. Let things take a turn, and they finally decide, you know what? Let's just split. Let's make it official. Chucky Chuck shouldn't worry about how it looks because people don't like him anyway. And, he was an adulterer and he split from his first wife. So moving right along, right? Let's see. That's it, Connie. Yes, Annie, our faves are the scapegoats. Always the scapegoats for the smears. They put out disgusting, silly lies and then, let all the other ish. But one day, all that ish is going to come out and then people are going to be like, what the hell? And then not trust that media. So, it is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. But, woody woot, yeah. All right. I've gone on long enough. It's just shy of an hour. And, Vanessa, absolutely love you. Oh, well, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you very much. And hello and welcome, all that stuff. Okay. I'm going to get my outro music together. I do hope you all enjoyed today. Trash time is needed for those that don't understand why I go through the stuff that I go through. I think each of the content creators that are Sussex positive discuss the craziness. That's just part of dispelling lies against Harry and Meghan. That's really what, if I have a positive channel to lift them up, then I'm going to dispel. I may not have 80, 90, 100,000 subscribers and as many views as those others or likes, but I'm all right. The little engine that could is still chugging along. So everyone, please, please, please take care of yourselves. We'll be chatting again on Saturday for Sussex Saturday. Tell your friends, come on by, okay? Set your notification if you haven't already done that. You can find it out on the main channel page. But take care of yourselves. Thank you again. To Black Queen, to Elaine, and Mrs. S. Thank you so very much for the love that you've given unto me. Oh, Alma, there you are. I hope you are well. Okay, so I'm going to just leave Annie's message up. Bye, all. See you later. Stay safe and hydrate. There you go. That's, as Baron would do, that's the last word of the day. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.